The trash is piling up in Azusa, California, as sorters work to make the output cleaner. In Anaheim, bales of mixed paper that used to be shipped to China now fill a parking lot. Before the China trash ban, a ton was worth $100.
Today, it's relatively no value. It's less than $5 or negative in some markets.
American recyclers say it had been a good relationship. Products made in China were shipped to the United States. Trash was sent to China, benefiting from low shipping rates for returning containers to be recycled and used in new manufacturing. Nearly $6 billion in waste was sent to China last year. Today, much of it has nowhere to go.
Recycling is about manufacturing. And if somebody doesn't want to use those raw materials, then putting stuff in your recycling bin is doing nothing more than playing with your garbage.
China now refuses to take trash in dozens of categories, including low-grade plastics, unsorted paper, and some metal waste. It is demanding cleaner garbage in others. American processors are working to reduce contamination by removing unwanted items.
Blankets, pillows, a lot of things that really shouldn't end up in the stream to begin with.
Despite stepped-up sorting operations, they face a challenge: where to send it. Some of it will go to India, Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, or Indonesia. But shipping costs are high and demand is limited, so much of it will go to landfills. China's decision is about the environment, nationalism, and political control, says Asia-based journalist Adam Minter.
When you see China sort of pushing against the recycling industry, it's really pushing against private industry and in favor of state-owned enterprises. And that is very much in line with the way that Chinese economic policy has been going for the last 5 years.
Millions of small-scale Chinese recyclers made China's recycling business possible.
Picking through stuff and making their lives slightly better every day through the money that they made off of that. It had environmental repercussions, but it also raised 3 to 5 million households out of poverty.
Goldstein says China faces hurdles to create an operation as efficient. Also, it could lose a consistent source of recycled materials. Meanwhile, American recyclers are struggling to find a new business model and a home for their trash.
It's waiting for a buyer on the open market. When it sits outside in these conditions and we have rains that come through, you start to see it deteriorate.
And lose more value, a cycle the industry says is not sustainable. Mike O'Sullivan, VOA News, Los Angeles.